Hello, my dear 10th grade students. Today we are going to discuss present perfect. This is from your book, Unit 2, Period 3, page 21. First, let's start with the present perfect simple. The rule of a present perfect simple is subject has or have and past participle. As you know, you need to use have to have a verb in this rule. So let's talk when do we use has and when do we use have in this rule. When the subject or when the pronoun which we are dealing with is singular, we need to use has, and with the subject or the pronoun which we are dealing with is plural, we need to use have, and after both of them we need to use verb 3, which is past participle of the main verb. Let's have some examples with the keywords to make it more clear for you and easier. Number 1, I have just cleaned my room. In this example, we can see one keyword, which is just. So just here is a keyword in present perfect simple. Can you tell me why do we use have in this sentence and cleaned? I can help you. We use have and cleaned here because we are dealing with a present perfect simple as we have already seen just in this example. This is the key word, so we need to use have or has and past participle of the main verb. We use have because we have I, and we use clean because it's the third verb of clean. Now let's move to the next example, which is she has already finished her homework. Here also we have the second keyword, which is already, and we used has because we have she, and finished is verb 3 of finished, which is past participle, Example 3, they still haven't painted the wall. In this example, we need to pay attention to still and not. To form negative sentence or to make negation in present perfect simple, you can use still not or yet, as you can see in example number 4. Let's discuss them together. Still not is one way to make negative sentence by adding not to the auxiliary verb have or has, and before you need to add still. After the subject you add still, and after has or have the auxiliary verb you need to add not in order to form negative sentence in a present perfect simple. So still not is one type, and the second type to make negative sentence is yet. Yet should be added at the end of the sentence, yet and not. We know that we cannot add not in any grammar or in any rule. We cannot add not without using auxiliary verb. We need auxiliary verb to add not to any sentence. So as we already have auxiliary verb, we can add not to it. Has or have, we can add not to it. And after that, we should add yet at the end of the sentence to make it completely correct. I haven't had time yet. This is the first type of a present perfect, which is simple. You need to know that we use present perfect simple to talk about actions that started in the past but still has actions started in the past but still have effect in the future. Or in the present. Let's say in the present better than saying in the future. Now we are going to talk about the present perfect continuous, which started in the past but still has an effect and will continue to the future. So we use continuous with it because it is completing to the future. Let's have a look at this. The rule of present perfect continuous is subject has or have been and verbs with ing. As it's continuous, of course, we need to add verb ing. Let's have a look at this example. No need to repeat when do we use has and when do we use have because we have already talked about them before. 1. It has been raining for 4 hours. First, I'm sure you know why did we use has here. Been is should be used here because we are dealing with present perfect continuous, so it's fixed. in each sentence. Look at the rule here. You have been is fixed with each example here. And verb ing, which is raining. Rain is the main verb or the root, and ing to talk about continuous verb. Now look at for. For is the first K word in present perfect continuous. For is the first K word for the present perfect continuous. For 4 hours. For 4 hours. It has been raining for 4 hours. Example number 2. She has been living here since 2003. She has been living. She lived in this town since 1990, for example, and is still living there. So the verb is the verb continued up to the future. So we are using present perfect continuous. Has been living here since 2003. It's non-finished action. Okay. Now, how long have you been earning money? How long have you been earning money? How long here is also, we said an example 2, since it's another keyword. We are talking about keywords also, not examples. For and since are keywords for present perfect continuous. The third one, how long? How long? We use it as a keyword, and also we use it to form questions in present perfect continuous. In present perfect continuous, we pay attention and we focus on the time. So we are using for and since and all, as you can see here. So how long is the way to ask about present perfect continuous. How long have you been earning money? How long have you been earning money or your money? In general, the keywords of forming present perfect continuous are lately, since, for, all, like when you say it has been raining all day, for example, and how long to form questions. So these are examples of present perfect continuous with some keywords. You need to know that present perfect continuous should be used to talk about actions which started in the past and continued to the future. This is the difference between present perfect simple and present perfect continuous. I hope you're ready for your Zoom class tomorrow, inshallah. See you then.